can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. Ain't no place for hiding. You can try to, but the writing's on the wall. Ooh. I just keep on giving till I just can't keep on living anymore. And it's bad news. And it's bad news. And it's bad news.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Parker Messick. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. Just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Stays alive. And the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in the Bronx, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Michael McGreevy. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped up. One down.
Batting second, the catcher, Will Smith.
Outside, that's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. In the air to left center. Hat under it. And there are two down. Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power.
That's right. In the air, left field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The designated hitter, Alonso.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Fought off foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Coming around third is Soto. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This one in the air center field. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Top of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball there. Messick, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Jackknife's out of the way.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball, that's in.
Hat on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jonah Heim. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Happ on his way home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's outside.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. He was late there. Strike 1. Next offering is foul back. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now here is Romy Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. J.P. Crawford stepping in now. Yankees. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Out to short. No play. That's an infield single.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Labor. Go Red.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Bush gets under it. And there's one away. One out, man at first. And now here is Ryan McMahon. Fouled off left side. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. To the right side, corner. On to second, they get one. Over to first, safe.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Back here in New York, now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal. Messick back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
And that one wrapped foul. Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. And he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And a big swing and a miss. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Soto gets it back in quickly as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
The right fielder, Suzuki.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for it.
And that's a base hit. Horner comes around to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings through that.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a bouncer. Torres on to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Up next,
Michael Busch, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
What a stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-2. On the ground right side. A dive. Nice stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Will Smith.
That one fouled off. In the air on the infield, Busch. And there's 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Pete Alonso. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Start of the fourth, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Jonah Heim. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Here comes the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Now this one gets through. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Go-ahead run on base. Romy Gonzalez.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Two on, one out. And another ball. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Runner goes again. Cut on and missed. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Slow roller to third. McMahon. Over to Torres. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4, Wilson Contreras. Stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners. And
that one hammered back there. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 now.
No, inside.
Crawford goes. Hard liner. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. That one lifted to left. Happ on his horse. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. So up next, Dylan Cruz. Fly to right his first time.
Number 3, jet lag. Cruz.
Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that is that.
You got everything waiting for you. When you fall down, you better come back stronger. You got everything waiting.
Ready now for the fifth. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. Bregman, in his 10th season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's to third. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Gets him to chase after that one. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held up. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. In half up to. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Caleb Ferguson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, Michael Good.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
That smash towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Will Smith.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Sliced hard, but foul. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Suzuki under it. And there's two away. Here's Contreras now. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jonah Heim. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Romy Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit. That clips the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Labor. Go!
Robert Suarez into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Aye.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that misses. Ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On the ground, right side. Corner. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cole Winn.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next to the Cubs.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Suzuki checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Got him swinging. Out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. It's in for the Yankees, Dylan Cruz. That one found hard the other way. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ripped but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Gonzalez in plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one at triple digits. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Bregman fires in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Kyle Finnegan. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. Pete Alonso with a shot to the opposite field. It's their second home run of the inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in New York. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole. Ian Happ. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. In the air to left center. Soto on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
On the ground at first. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The batter, number 15.
2 down, base is empty. Jonah Heim will hit next.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That's a little high. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball, that's out.
Next pitch is outside. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes. Back at Yankee Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Out towards right center field. Suzuki under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 3 in this one. Slider right there. Finnegan, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Outside low, and it's 1-0. One back there into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Back to the top of the order. Now, Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, so the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ball, that's in.
Grisham gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Nico Horner. Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one fouled off. There, now the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Nope, outside.
Hit in the air, center field. Cruz in position. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Chico, no todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon.